Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Signature Cocktail with Kyle Hammond. I am indeed Kyle Hammond, and tonight we are making a dark and sunny. Not a dark and stormy, a dark and sunny. And the reason for that is we are headed to Eclipse 2024, Totality. We are headed to from Chicago to North Little Rock, Arkansas, to see the total eclipse that will be passing through our fair land. And in doing so, in my research and various things, Rocktown Distillery in Little Rock, Arkansas, is making a drink for Totality, for the eclipse, as part of the celebration, called the Dark and Sunny, using their ingredients. They make their own rum and their own ginger liqueur. We, however, in Chicago, we're not able to get that stuff, but I'm going to pick some up while I'm down there. But in the meantime, we're going to make a drink using the stuff that I was able to get here in Chicago, and put together the same drink. So, but real quick, just the reason why we're doing all of this stuff, like I said, we are going to see the total eclipse, which happens not as often as you want think, because we just had one, but it's rare, even though we just had one. The next one is not for another 20 years. And then who knows? I don't remember how long. I could probably find out, but like when the next one after that is. But it doesn't happen a lot. So we're real excited to go check out the eclipse. But I'm going to be streaming as part of a not all day, couple hours. We're going to stream for a good couple hours from Austin to North Little Rock, Arkansas, to Ohio, to New Brunswick, New Jersey. So we're going to have a stream that's going to follow the eclipse as it goes across United States and then beyond. But like I said, it's part of officehours.global, and it's going to be part of that stream that is also hooking up with some other streams. But if you want to follow me and my stream on YouTube, I will be streaming on my YouTube channel, but I will also link to the bigger stream that is networked with a bunch of other bigger channels and a whole lot of fun stuff going on. So in the meantime, we're going to make a drink. I was able to go shopping and get some rum, and actually it just so happens that I looked. So this is, I had no idea, but they make an Eclipse Mount Bay Barbados rum, and it's called the Eclipse Heritage Blend. And I was like, well, I mean, I gotta get that stuff if I'm making an eclipse drink, right? So picked that up, and the reviews on it are like, well, it's not really a sipping rum, it's more of a mixing cocktail rum. And I'm like, well, that's perfect for me, because I don't really sit around sipping rum. But the other part of this recipe is ginger liqueur. Like I said, Rocktown makes their own, but this is what I was able to have, is Domaine de Canton, which my wonderful and beautiful producer let me know that it's made from ginger crystals from China. And it was originally distilled there, but then they moved it to France, and so now it's product of France. This is what it is: Domaine de Canton, which was made in China originally, or it comes from crystallized ginger from China, but it's made in Provence, France. And so the honey for this particular ginger liqueur comes from that area, because that's the way the bees work. The honey comes from the bees that are local. The honey that is made for the ginger Rocktown, I'm sure, comes from Arkansas. And so I'm interested to see if there's any subtle hint differences. But the honey that I made, the other part of this recipe, calls for some honey syrup, which I made. I made quite a bit more than I anticipated. Was just clover honey. It's store-bought honey that I'm put with some some water and some lemon and distilled it, and now I've got some honey syrup. So I hope it tastes good, and we're going to go from there. And it also calls for some lemon juice, which I fresh squeezed a little bit ago in my handy dandy old timey squeezer. There's a shot of the honey syrup, which will be good for cold and allergy season, as my producer has indicated, and my children agree, because as they were smelling it, smells like, when I was making it, it smelled like cough syrup, or honey cough drops, or something to that effect. So now these are the ingredients that we got, and so now we're going to make the drink. The recipe says put it all in a stirring tin and shake it up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with, I'm going to put my glass to the side for a second. We are going to start with our handy dandy shaker tin that I got from none other than Kit Bar Supply. Hello, Kit. Hi, friends. So we're going to start with putting some ice in there. Oh yeah. Just your regular old ice. Fill up the tin so that it's about halfway, quarter full. And then we're going to put in what is 1 ounce. We're going 1 ounce of the ginger liqueur. There we go. Got that open. I believe I've only made one drink with this stuff, and now that did I just open this? Is this the first drink I've made with it? I'm gonna have to dig into my archives. I thought I had made a drink with this already, but maybe this is the first. We'll see. So we got 1 ounce of the ginger liqueur, which smells absolutely delightful. Whew, yeah. If you didn't hear what she just said, this would make a nice the ginger liqueur would make a nice aperitif, digestive after dinner drink to help settle your stomach if you've had enough to eat. So we got 1 ounce of the ginger liqueur. Next up, we've got 1 ounce of lemon juice. So this is going to be more lemony than usually I like to drink. It's very citrusy. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt. I failed before. An aperitif is pre-dinner. A digestive is going to be your post-dinner. A little digestive. That's exactly what I was just saying it would do.
Right.
It would help you digest.
So the aperitif is before dinner. The digestif is after dinner to help you digest. So we got that wrong. We got that flipped. But, you know, either way, it's a pre-dinner drink or an after-dinner drink. Most likely an after-dinner drink that you would want to drink. So now we're going to throw in I'm going to put this back over here so you can see what I'm doing. Hi, everybody. And then this is going in 1 ounce of lemon juice. Like I was saying, that's a little more lemon juice than I usually like to drink, but I feel like the lemon juice with the ginger is going to help the counterbalance, because usually I'm not a big sour fan, but I think with the ginger as well as the honey syrup is going to be real. I can know already that it's already potent. So it's going to cut through all that lemon juice. And for the simple syrup, we're only doing, you know what simple syrup is? It's just sugar and water. So, but this is a honey simple syrup. So it's a little more complex than your basic simple syrup. But still, we're only doing 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to put 1/2 ounce of that in there. And I made all this for that little 1/2 ounce, but I get to use it for future. Like I said, when we have colds and other things that we need a little, I bet it would be great in a little rum toddy, hot toddy. And the last thing is, of course, we are going with our Mount Gay Barbados Eclipse rum. So, and that is just a half an ounce. We're going to put all those ingredients in. This cap doesn't want to come off. Oh, it's unscrewing the whole thing. It took off the whole part where it's supposed to break apart. Is that bad? Is that bad news, Bears? Does that mean something bad? This is repackaged? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna pour this in. Take half an ounce of the rum, which also smells delightful. Smells like rum. Woo boy. So we're gonna put all that into the shaker tin. And now we're going to shake it over ice, which is in ice already. Going to put that in there. We're going to shake it. Ready? Oh, yeah, here we go. Make sure I got that. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's nice and cold. That means it's good and shooken up. So let me take that off. And then you're going to want to strain it over ice into our nice drinking old-fashioned. I got my, like I said, I'm headed to Arkansas, but currently I'm in Chicago. So I'm going to pour it into my Chicago glass with the strainer. Oh, but I need an ice cube first. I got my big block o' ice like I do. Put that in there. So we're gonna strain that over. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Oh, that looks divine. I like the way that looks right there. Get that out of the way. There we go. Interesting. So, cheers everybody. I'm going to take a... Yeah, that smells good. Buy that. Oh, yeah. That's refreshing. All right. Yeah, I can get behind that. So, like I said, the dark and sunny, it's dark. The oddly enough, the honey syrup is the darkest thing in there, but the lemon juice and it makes it brighter. I like that. That's good. But what's interesting is you smell that honey, that sweetness first, and then you get a little bit on the back of the palate with the citrus and the rum. Yeah, but it's still sweet. But it's got a citrusy to it that I don't normally like, but this I can get behind. Anyway, I dig that. I'm gonna drink that. Anyway, like I said, check out the stream. This will be have a good weekend, but on Monday, come back, check the stream. I'm going to be streaming from North Little Rock, Arkansas for the Total Eclipse 2024. It's going to be right in downtown North Little Rock, Argenta Plaza. There's a festival going on. There's going to be a band playing and vendors. All of the local people will be there with the shops and the food and the fun. So hook me up or come join me on the stream. But if you're in downtown North Little Rock, stop by and say hi. I'm going to be doing some streaming and saying hi to all the people. So cheers, everybody. Have a good weekend. Yeah, that's good.